everyone, my name's Ali and welcome back to my channel, Mindful Living. So today on my channel, I'm going to be showing you guys a week by week update on my eggplant. I started my eggplant from seed this year. I planted this outside in my container garden in May, and I just recently harvested 4 eggplants from it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this grew. Let's get started. Okay, so here we have about a week and a half after transplant. And here we have another week or so I'd say about 2.5 weeks after I transplanted it outside. As you guys can see, the leaves are getting really massive, the plant is getting taller. I do have a support for my eggplant. When they actually start to grow on the plant, they will be quite heavy, so I do recommend having a support. A tomato cage works perfect. Okay, and this is about 4 weeks. The plant has gotten really big. I don't have any eggplants growing yet, but I am starting to see a few buds popping up. I'm going to give you guys a close-up here. I do have my first blossom here. So this was actually the first eggplant that grew on the plant. And here's another bud back here. And a few more over here. I had quite a lot of buds pop up, but in the end I only grew 5 eggplants off of this one plant. So here is the second eggplant with the flower that's about to drop there. Once the flowers drop, they start growing the eggplant underneath. And a few more buds up at the top. Just showing you guys that here. And here we have another week later. Unfortunately, my very first eggplant that I grew, I never got to actually taste. And that is because a squirrel came and took a nice bite out of it. So unfortunately, I only got to have 4 eggplants that I actually got to eat. But that happens sometimes. I've actually had them bite a few of my tomatoes as well, so you just have to keep an eye and make sure to do whatever you can to deter those pests away. And here's another week later. So you guys can see the eggplants are getting pretty big now. Have my little gardening partner here, Ginger. She loves to come and check out the plants with me. And this is another week later. You guys can see that the eggplants are getting pretty fat now. This one over here is getting a lot more plump. Just giving you guys a little bit more of a close-up of the eggplants here. I'd say that this is about 6 or 7 weeks of growth. I did find my eggplant grew really fast, but once you actually start growing the fruit on it, I did find it was quite slow for them to get really big. And here we have another week later. And this is near the end of the plant's growth cycle here. As you guys can see, the eggplants got pretty massive by the end. I am going to show you guys a quick harvest of them as well. And yeah, by now it's getting a little bit cooler, so I definitely need to harvest these. If you're able to let them grow a bit longer, depending on your climate, that's always good, but you can start to tell when the eggplant is ready. You still want it to be a dark purple color when you're harvesting them. My first eggplant there, that one was pretty fat. And this one in the back here is a little bit longer. Had a little bit of trouble getting this last guy off. The stems on the eggplant are actually quite thick and strong. And there's my harvest from today. Here is the 3 smaller eggplants that I got. They all ended up being different sizes. And I'm going to show you guys the last one that I harvested, which was actually the largest eggplant that I grew. Eggplants are so delicious and so healthy for you. You can chop them up and saute it in a pan, add it into your favorite stir fry or pasta recipe. You can try making eggplant lasagna, and I especially love a homemade baba ganoush dip that uses roasted eggplants. So if you guys enjoyed this eggplant update video, you will leave me a like, a comment, or subscribe to my channel for more gardening and recipe videos to come. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video.